Hi guys, it's Katie here again from Bella Creativa. We have just done 2 tutorials on how to make the paper bag book, and this is the 3rd tutorial, and it's not even really a tutorial. I thought we'd just walk through some of the bits and pieces that we can put inside the paper bag book, and I won't put them in, but you'll be able to see what they look like. So I'm referring to this set of SVG files, and if you want to know more about these, you can go and check out the flip through video and maybe the first video, and it will give you more information. There will also be a set of printable templates, hopefully, that you can purchase from my Etsy store along with this set of SVG files. But anyway, let's just pop that to the side. I've cut a whole pile of things out, and I just thought I'd show you them, but I haven't actually stuck anything in yet. So this is the little paper bag booklet that we've made so far. So it stands up. It's got little handles. It's really cute. We just made it using a few of the supermarket brown paper bags. So then we can open it up. And inside we've got this little booklet here, and this little booklet is actually more paper bags that we made ourselves, and we've stuck them all together. I've made one here out of book paper, and then this one here, this we've slit open, and we've put a little signature of half a dozen little pages in there, so you can write in that one. We've got a couple here that have got the window inserts in them, but they're still a little paper bag. Another book page one, just a plain one. You can even see where I pulled the handle off. Another one of the window base page little books. This is another one that has got the pages inside it. So we've slit it open, and it's got the pages inside. I've just machine stitched them in. It's the back of that one. A little bit stiff. There we go. And then the last one is actually stuck down onto the page, onto the back cover of the paper bag book. So that's where we're up to so far. And then I haven't stuck anything in yet, but I thought I'd show you some of the bits and pieces that we've got to put in. So this is a corner pocket, and I've just flipped it so it looks like that on the set of SVG files, but I've just flipped it or mirrored it when I cut it out so that I could have ones facing each way like that. And I've stitched around mine, and I've also roughed up the edges a little bit, just something I felt like doing for this one. So we've got some corner pockets that we can put in. So let's pop those over there. Then we've got some of the side pockets. So that's this one here. So I've cut it out, the whole thing out at the brown piece underneath. I've cut it out of scrapbook paper. You could cut it out of cardstock and then cut a mat out of scrapbook paper, which is the green piece, and put it on top. But I just thought I would just do the whole thing out of scrapbook paper. It makes it nice and easy. This is pretty thick paper as well. So we've got some side pockets. Now the side pockets will go on one of our pages like that, and then we can just tuck something in there, anything that we like. So that one's nice and easy. We could also put it on the cover if we wanted to, like so. So there's those side pockets, and I've cut a few of those out, and once again I've just roughed up. Whoops, oh, these are all still stuck together. Let me cut those up. I just kept running them through when I was sewing them on the machine. So I just cut a range of those up, roughed up the edges, and I have stitched around them. Of course you don't have to stitch around them. You don't have to do anything at all, but that's what I felt like doing. So then I have some bottom pockets. We've got 2 bottom pockets here. One's got a little zigzag across the top, which is this one here. So it sort of matches the zigzag on the top of our pages here, and also on the top of our bag there. So we've got some of those. I've got a couple of the zigzag ones and a couple of those. So that's those ones there. Another corner pocket. Then I've cut out a couple of belly bands as well. So the belly band's just here, and once again I have just cut the whole belly band out of scrapbook paper, and I'm not using the mat, and again I have stitched around it and scruffed it up. Then we've got the envelope. Now the envelopes are actually a little bit bigger than this, but because we're using SVGs we can size them to suit ourselves, and I actually just sized it down so I could cut it out of a piece of A4 paper. That's the reason why I sized it down. So this could go in a pocket, or it could be stuck on a page. Let's do a brown page. It could be just stuck on a page like that, and then you could just open it out. Anything that you can think of really to do with an envelope, we could slide it onto the side of the page and clip it on like that. So just all the normal things that you might do with an envelope. So yes, this one is sized down a little bit just so I could cut it out of a piece of A4 paper, but otherwise it is almost exactly, if not exactly, the same size as one of the inserts, which we'll get to. So anyway, there's a couple of envelopes that I've cut out. That is just plain copy paper. I've printed on both sides of it, and so that's ready to slip in a pocket or on a page. And then now I've cut out a whole pile of these tags and inserts. So let me tell you about those. Some of them, I haven't done all of them yet, but some of them, let me grab some more. Okay. So this is the big tag here, and I've cut that out of, it's already got the hole in it. This is the brown bit underneath I've cut out. So I've got a whole stack of those in different colours, but all sort of that go nicely in my album or book. And so these ones, I've already cut a couple of the mats out that go on top, just out of some of the leftover paper. And so they're all ready to go. I might stitch around those. This square one here is just this insert here, and I've just included that because it's the perfect size to slip into the book. So let's have a look here. So let's use a window one so we can see it. So we can slip this in here. Oh, my fingers just aren't working with me today. This will fit in here just perfectly, and so will the large tags, like this. They fit in there nicely as well, and they can poke up a little bit, and you can put a little bit of thing, but they just fit nicely in there. So that's why I've included this just plain square insert. So that's the plain square inserts. I'm hoping you can see them. That's the plain square inserts. This is the large tags, and the large tags, yeah, also fit in the book, but they'll also sit on a page like that. So you could have a corner pocket and it would sit in there. This one is too big for a bottom pocket. So if you had a bottom pocket on your page, like that, this one will not fit in there. But I think the small tag, this small tag here, I think that will. Let's grab one of those. This is the small tag, and let's assume that this pocket was actually stuck on. That will sit in there like that. Okay, so the small tags will fit in there. These little bottom pockets will also fit on the tag. so you could put a pocket on your tag. And the corner pockets will also go on a tag if you wanted to. Corner pockets will probably go on a small tag like that if you wanted to make that pocket as well. I don't, but obviously these won't fit on the small tag because the small tag fits in them. And the same with these inserts, so you can put a bottom pocket on these inserts or a corner pocket, so that you've got a couple of choices there if you wanted to put something on some of those inserts. So that's the tags and the plain insert. And then we've got here small bags, so I've cut out a couple of these small bags just to show you. So once again, I've just cut it out of the paper, the supermarket paper bag that I had thrown a bit of watercolour on. So that's this one here. I've cut this bit out, that is the brown piece underneath, and I'm not cutting out the green mats on top because I don't want to. I'm a little bit lazy. But I think it's just nice like that as well. So this will fit in a pocket. As it comes, you could glue it straight down to one of our pages, and then you could have a bag on a bag. Or it might go in a corner pocket, like so. I think it might fit in a side pocket. Yep. So if you had a side pocket on your page, you could slide it in there. You could tuck it into the bag as well, although it might get a little bit lost. But so that's the small bag here. This is the actual size of it. Of course, you can make it bigger or small if you want to. Yeah, it might even be cool to have a bag like that on the front inside cover. You've already got one on the back. This one on the back cover. So we've got that, small bags. So I've done a couple of those. Quite a collection of things here. Oh, you could probably you could just squeeze a bottom pocket on there. Not sure that you'd want to. You could put a corner pocket on there if you wanted to. So there's options, or you could just slide it in. And then we've done the envelope. So the last thing, oh no, we've got the slot pocket. So this is the slot pocket over here. So I have cut the brown bit at the back, I've cut out a cardstock, and then the green bit on top, the mat, I've cut that out and put it on top, and then I've stitched around it. I don't know which way. And that will go on a page. It could go on your front cover. I think it will go on one of your square inserts, rectangular inserts I mean, so you could put it on one of those. You could get it on a large tag, but you'd have to probably round the corners to get it on there if you wanted to. So that's the slot pocket. And then the last thing is the trifold insert, which is this. Oh, it's not the last thing, it's nearly the last thing. This is this one here, the trifold insert. So it looks like that. I've just cut it out of cardstock. This is actually white cardstock that I printed on my printer on both sides and then cut around it, because then I don't have to do the matting. Because I'm like, can you see how lazy I've become? I don't need to mat it. But also it means it doesn't make it any more bulky. So, and then I've just stitched around this one. These two I've also done. This is the trifold insert, but I've just made it a little bit smaller. So you can see I just shrunk it a little bit and cut it out. So this one, let's have a look at this one in the size that it comes in. You could actually glue it to your page like that, and then it would open up like this. Or it could just be, you could slide it in the top and have it as an insert. You could clip it to a page like so. Right, so there's things you could do with that one, but this one probably won't fit in a side pocket. No, it's exactly the same size as a side pocket, so it won't. But if you shrunk it a little bit like this one, then it will fit in a side pocket. Both of them will fit in a corner pocket, and this one probably won't fit in my bottom pocket, but of course, it would be a tight squeeze. But I just shrunk this down to a size that suited me. So you could shrink it down even smaller again. It's completely up to you. And once again, these are ones that I've just printed on cardstock. I've printed on both sides and then cut out. And I haven't even stitched around those ones yet. So that's the trifold inserts here. And then lastly is just these tabs, these two tabs here that I wanted to show you. And that is, we can move all of this away now. And I've just cut these out of the little leftover bits of cardstock from cutting out my tags. So I've got the whale tail tags, and then we've just got sort of normal file tabs like this. So I've just cut some of those out, and what we could do with those, we could put them, so this is a side pocket. Let's have a look at some options. Open it up to here. We could have a side pocket like so, and it could have a little tag off there like that with a little label or something on it. We could do that. We could do the same for a bottom pocket. We could have one like this on here, or a whale tail perhaps on a pocket like that. Hold my finger there. So we could do that. We could put one on here. So maybe we could have one on here as a part of the closure. Actually, quite like that. That would be cool. So that we could do that on one of those trifolds. And then we can do it on a large tag. We could just cover up the hole and put it over the top like that. Or we could do it on a square one like this. And you know, so then they'd be poking out the top of a page with the little tags on. Always love that. And we could also put them on the side of our little pages themselves. So we could just have a random collection of them on our pages going down the ways like that. We have all different shapes and sizes, like so. So there's some options for you for all of the bits that come with the paper bag album. So then when we close it up, we just slide this bit in the bottom. It's getting easier after a while to slide these page bits in. Whoops. And as I say that, I can't do it. There we go. So, I just wanted to show you all of the ways that we could use these inserts. Although I haven't put them in, I'm going to sit down now and have a bit of a play around, but I just wanted to show you what all of the things did, and then you can go for it yourself. So thanks for watching. I'm now going to go away and finish this album, and then I can do the flip through and show you that. So I'm looking forward to being able to do that. And if you want the SVG files or the printable templates, you will find them in my Etsy store. I'll put a link in the description box down below. Plus there is the playlist for all of the tutorials for this project, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now. Bye.